Hello, my convicts, Convict Catch. Yes, it is I, the Convict, bringing you guys and gals another quick video. So I've just finished doing Alien Isolation and getting mad at that stupid bit that was annoying me so much, climbing up those stupid ladders and then jumping to the other ladder and then falling because I can't press it quick enough. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, without that being in the way or being a pain in the butt, which it was, I'm going to have to try and figure out if there's a way I can change that button, or at least a way I can use a key or my controller to control that bit, because that's really annoying. But we'll see how we go, and hopefully we can get that sorted. So I just want to kind of reiterate a little bit for next week and just kind of give you my thoughts and feelings of how streaming's been going and stuff, and just in general, just where I think we could go from now and things like that. So yeah, let me put my little eyepieces on my headset and show you. So you've got like little eyepieces that go over to protect your lenses, and that's the new little thing. It's a bit thicker. That's kind of hurting my nose, so I don't know about this flappy bit there. It actually hurts my nose right there, because I haven't got this, my nose is not straight, because I think I broke my nose when I was little and it never sat right. But if you look, my nose is kind of wonky, because of the thing. But you can feel like the bone there, it looks like it's separated or it's healed really oddly, because all my family have straight noses and I don't. Anyway, I'm just blabbing on about rubbish right now. So next week, what we're going to plan to do, or for the near future for now, I've considered going back to doing live streams Monday to Friday, just purely because on the days I was getting off, I wasn't really getting too much done anyway. And plus, when I'm doing live streams like I'm doing with the Alien Isolation and with Resident Evil 2, I prefer to do them when I'm live streaming rather than to just play them and record them, because they just don't feel as good in my eyes doing it that way. So I kind of like to do the live streams more often, and I just think it is a lot more better. So that's what I think we will plan to do more often. So from now on, I will note down, obviously, we'll start doing live streams Monday to Friday, and then we'll see how we go. If I feel like we're still not quite getting anywhere, then I might bring it down to Monday, Wednesday, Friday again. We'll see how we go with that, to whether or not I want to do it or not. Because it does give me a bit of free time to do stuff that I might need to do around the house or anything. But I do miss the live streams as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments below this video, which do you prefer, the Monday to Friday live streams, or would you prefer it to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I've been enjoying it. I could even probably just do it for now until Alien Isolation and Resident Evil 2 is completed, then just go back to normal. Or we could just continue on the trend. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys to let me know what you want to do with that. As you can see, I'm using a chair out the kitchen today rather than using the other chair. The other chair, I liked it, but it's you get kind of really slouched into it, and it kind of hurts my back as well a little bit. I kind of prefer the more firmer seat rather than the really like sort of sink into the chair and go sort of thing with the chair, because I have a horrible habit of doing this with my chairs, especially if they do lean backwards. So yeah, a little fun fact there for you. So yeah, next week we'll do Monday to Friday at least until Alien Isolation and Resident Evil 2 is done. If you want to see more, then we can do more. That's not a problem. We can do that as well. And just continue on the normal trend, I guess. Just do what we did before. Also, a big thank you to everybody who obviously commented or liked and whatever regarding the NetDuma setting. There's a new NetDuma product that's come out, or update, I should say, that's come out for NetDuma, and it's the 3.2 version. Don't know why I clicked that by accident, but there we go. And it's the 3.2 version. I am still using it right now. So we've got the R2 3.2.453. I can't even say it. So that's the new version that is now out. You can get it on NetDuma R2, and there is a couple of others that have it. I think it's the XR500, or it's coming very soon to those platforms. There is one, I think they said it was the 300 or whatever it was called, the Netgear 300, whatever it is. That is going to be in the foreseeable future, unfortunately. One of the reasons why I kind of wanted to get the NetDuma R2, because with the other ones, even though they are coming, and some of them are pretty strong in terms of tech, like solid tech devices. It just isn't as good, obviously, when you're going to have to wait a lot longer and you can get the R2, which is owned by NetDoom, and it's so much faster to get the updates from there. Well, yeah, like I said, I've been doing a little bit of testing with it, a little bit playing around with it, and there isn't really anything different in this to what was before. Like I said, I think the most emphasis it did was the fact that it has the ability to have the mobile feature, and it can now do mobile, and it can do a lot of extra features on mobile, which I've never really played with a mobile that often. So I don't know what it looks like or how much of a difference that is to that. So I didn't really want to comment and say, oh yeah, this is new, when it might not be per se. But yeah, it seems pretty good. It's does the normal usual stuff. There's not really anything particularly extra special that I can see as for now. So I'll let you know if there's any difference or any change on that, and make you aware if there is anything substantially good in that, to whether or not obviously it's worth talking about, and we'll talk about it. So yeah. Also, over the next coming months, obviously there's some new games coming out. There is one that's come out that looks pretty good, some more VR stuff. I do want to play more VR games and kind of look into it. Maybe ones that are true VR, not so like these modded versions of VR. There is a Half-Life 2 mod for the PC VR version. I would really love to play the Half-Life 2 version, but it's not out yet. We're still waiting for the modders to allow, because they've allowed some of the much bigger, obviously, VR YouTubers out there to get their hands on with it, and they've had chance to play with it, but they've got private access to it. I'm going to have to obviously wait till the full access comes out, or until it gets released by them, to obviously allow us to go in there and play it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I get to play some Half-Life 2. There is Half-Life Alyx. I know we could probably look into playing that as well. There is quite a lot of VR stuff out there. I'm kind of surprised at how much VR content is. Also, if you're interested or you're not quite sure about VR, and if you should get VR, I definitely recommend it, because especially this one, the Quest 2, is a really great product. It's actually been really, really good. I think the only downfall per se is that obviously a lot of people, you have to sign up with your Facebook, but you don't actually have to do that. I didn't sign up with Facebook. I actually took it away from Facebook, because when I had Facebook on and I had it signed through Facebook, it had an issue that came up, and I couldn't actually sign into my account, and I kept doing this process to update and fix it and stuff, and watched all these fixes on YouTube, and I couldn't get a fix for it at all. It was so annoying. So I actually went through the Oculus app, and I went just through Oculus itself, which is down here, and I signed up through this using your Oculus account. I didn't use a Facebook account. So you don't necessarily have to sign up with Facebook. You can do it through Oculus if you wish to do so, and that means you're not linking it to Facebook or anything like that. So, you can get away from having that issue with the Facebook account and get around it. Apart from that, it's a pretty solid, a pretty solid headset. I don't know why I'm tired. I've only played a bit of Alien Isolation, plus I was sat down. I did a seated version. Plus another thing, obviously, people, when they think of VR, you've got to do all this and you've got to stand up. I'm sat down and played it. And especially a lot of the other games like Population 1, you can do it seated. Most games you can do seated, because it can be played standing or seated. It's very, very easy to do and to play seated VR. You don't need to be standing to play VR in any game. I generally do it because I like to stand up in certain games. And there are certain games that don't have, it's like a special sort of like magnetism, where you don't have to physically get down on the floor and pick something up. You can just put your hand close to it, do that, and it jumps off the floor and goes into your hand. That's really cool. Obviously, there's some games where you do have to physically get down and pick it up. Like, for instance, it's called what's that shooter game? Not Tarkov. I'm trying to see if I can see it on here. I can't see it. What's it called? I've got the name to it. The shooting game I normally play anyway. Contractors. That one you have to physically get down and pick some off the floor, which, you know, in certain circumstances can probably be a bit annoying, but it's not bad. But all in all, it's been really cool. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. It's been kind of crazy to play other VR games. I've been loving and enjoying it. The Quest 2 is very, very cheap. It's only 300, even though I do recommend, if you do get the Quest, to definitely get a different head strap for it. Don't go with the default head strap with the Quest 2. You'll definitely need to get a much more better head strap. There is one called the Halo, which Beardo Banjo uses, who's a big YouTuber, 56,000 subscribers, I think he's got. 56, I think he's just hit 60. He's got loads of subscribers, but his channel obviously is mainly based on VR. Really cool guy. You should definitely go and check him out. Beardo Banjo. Really, really cool guy. But yeah, he's got a Halo strap, which is kind of like, it kind of goes around the front here, and then it goes around the back, and then you've got like a little bit that goes over the top, and you can actually lift your headset like that, and it actually goes up and down. So it's got a really good motion. Like, this one's not too bad. This one can be played in a few different ways, and it does lean up at the front, as you can see there. You can lean it up or pull it down. So it does have that motion. You can also bend it up like that, and then if you get the front, it does do that. So you can do that as well. So there's a few different sets of ways. I prefer it to be flush and to be flat, like you've just seen, like this. I prefer it more like this, so it's nice and straight. But you can do that if you wish. So yeah, it's been really cool. I've been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. So definitely check out. We'll definitely do more VR games, and check out some of them. So there's a lot of like the Sword and Shield games I would like to try and see how they go. And we'll have a look in terms of what other PC VR games we can play. There's even one for Mario Kart where you can play Mario Kart, but you can only be one character apparently. And the mod that they were making, they stopped doing it. The people that were doing it, and there's no further support for it. So it's kind of not very good from what I've seen. It works on certain games don't, and then, like I said, there's only certain sort of characters you can choose and so on and so forth in order to do that. So it is what it is. But yeah. So that's about it. That's really all I wanted to say. Just kind of give you a heads up. So next week, like I said, we'll do Monday to Fridays from now on. We'll see what we can do with the VR and obviously play some games as well. We'll play some more Call of Duty next week. We'll probably do Resident Evil Monday. We'll probably do Call of Duty Tuesday. We'll probably do more Alien Isolation either Wednesday or Thursday. And then on Friday, I think we might go into doing something a little bit different, either another VR game, or we might play another game that I've seen. There's a couple of games, because we've not even continued with Elden Ring at the moment. I've done, as far as we did with Elden Ring. I might do a quick stream of Elden Ring, or we might play Rogue Company. There's Fortnite. I have got something called Vampire Survivors, which is actually a funny flat game. It's an old pixel style kind of look to it, and it's actually kind of fun to play. But yeah, we'll have a look and then I'll let you know. Apex, I'm not particularly too fond of playing at the moment. I've not been enjoying it for a while. And I have my on days and off days with Apex. Hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe they'll fix it in the future. They'll do something a little bit different and make it a little bit better. But for now, it's really hard trying to solo Apex Legends because of the fact that when your teammates just get insta-killed and the aiming and controls are a little bit, it can be really difficult to play and enjoy. and it's been something that, you know, has pushed me away for a long time. We might even play some Phasmophobia, because I've not played Phasmophobia in yonks. So I don't know if there's been any updates or changes to that, so keep an eye out. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here because I'm just blabbing on, but I just kind of wanted to give a quick chit-chat afterwards, after the live stream of Alien Isolation, and me dying like 2-3 times to stupid ladders. But yeah, at least we figured out the whole breath bit. That's one thing I really wanted to find out, is how the hell do I hold my breath? And we figured it out. Anyway, it is I, the Kappa Convict, signing out. As always, I salute you, my convicts and convicts. Hopefully enjoy the next few weeks. If you do enjoy these kind of content, you do enjoy VR or PC games, and you watch this video, check them out on the channel. Please feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And yes, it is I, the Kappa Convict, signing out. So I salute you, my convicts and convicts. Convicts for boys, convicts for ladies. And I'll see you in the next live stream next week. Anyway, thank you very much. Bye for now.